Everyone out there, hope everyone's having a wonderful, blessed day. Week, staying safe as we continue being this COVID pandemic. So, with that being said, today I'm be talking about the AFC East, the AFC North. I'll be doing videos also on the NFC West and the NFC North. So, these first four videos going to be discussing the AFC East. So that being said, the first thing I'm gonna talk about is the New York Jets. Um, so like always in the past videos I've done, um, I kind of base it based on I watch Adam Rank do his predictions every year, and I give my prediction based on how I think the team's gonna do in my opinion, based on the schedule that's shown. Um, then on top of that, I give you my reasons why. I tell you whether above, under, or even based on the amount of wins I have them for that year. Where I think they could do even to the amount, above the amount, or under most likely. Then I give you my bowl prediction for last year. If it happens to include my bowl prediction for them this year, I kind of could just continue over and just add something to it. And that's pretty much it. So, first team, talking about the New York Jets. So, the New York Jets, I think this team is in a rebuild. So I'll start with Adam Rink. He did his. The only difference is Adam Rink did his prediction 3 months ago this year. That's the only one I was able to find on YouTube. So he might have done a more recent one, but I haven't found it on YouTube. So he gave them a 5-12 record. I give the New York Jets a 4-13 record. I think their offense and defense are equal to each other. I think this team is though in a rebuild. It's gonna take Robert Saleh. I like the hire of Robert Saleh, culture wise and organization wise. It's a good piece to build around. But it's gonna take the team, and it's gonna take him to build his culture a bit longer in this team. With that being said, I do like the defensive piece, veteran pieces he got in C.J. Mosley, Joyner, the safety, Rankins, on the defensive line, along with the second year player Quentin Williams. Maye, who I think they got, if I'm correct, from Seattle in the Adams trade. He's a underrated safety. And they got a decent wide receiver core in my opinion. Corey Davis from they got from Tennessee, signing him. Jameson Crowder, who was the most productive receiver last year. Keenan Cole comes from Jacksonville, I believe. Then rookie second year player Denzel Mims, who was a rookie last year. Elijah Moore, who's flashed in the preseason. And then Berrios was the other wide receiver. So, like I said, I kind of like Joe Douglas in the front office, along with Robert Saleh. I think that Tam's going to be good. Zach Wilson has flashed in the preseason that he's pretty talented. Has pretty talented arm. So we'll see. That being said, I said the team's record I think 4-13 is going to be most likely. I'm going to say even. I think they get around 4 wins. I think the ceiling is 9 wins, but I don't think they get to 9 wins. So I think they get around 4. Also, my bold prediction from last year, one, I had him going 0-16 because he just started off so bad. I think I had him beating Denver, and when he lost to Denver, I was like, oh man, this is going to be a rough season. I was never a believer in Adam Gase to begin with. I was wrong. They went 2-14, which cost them Trevor Lawrence. My bold prediction for them this year, last year I actually made my bold prediction for them this year. I'm not changing at all. After last year's season, I said he was going to end up with 4 wins this year, so I'm sticking to it. And it just happened to kind of happen that my prediction just ended up being equal to my bold prediction last year, not intentional. Sam Darnold, I think, gets more wins than the Jets with the Carolina Panthers because I think that roster is better. And I think him being away from Adam Gase is going to be more productive for his career. Then the last thing is I actually got rid of it because at first I said that the Jets would be upset that Darnold ends up with more wins, so they traded him for less than a 3rd-round pick, which they did get only a 6th-round pick for him regarding last year's draft, but the trade was pretty good. You got a 6th-round pick for him in last year's draft, but you get a second round pick, and I believe a fourth round pick in this upcoming year's draft. So I think that's actually a pretty good trade off for getting rid of Sam Darnold, who trade value actually was pretty low at that time. So I don't think the Jets will be mad because I think Zach Wilson, based on watching Darnold preseason to watching Wilson preseason, I think Wilson's going to be better. But we'll see. But yeah, both predictions, 4 wins, and then Darnold ends up with more. But I'll get to Darnold when I talk about the NFC South in another video later in the week, which will probably drop tomorrow. So again, New York Jets fans, I know I have some Jets friends. So again, don't be afraid to comment down below your thoughts. Let's have a respectful debate. So that being said, everyone have a blessed, safe week, and keep doing good in the world. Peace, guys.